Nagana discount मिला 11 नवंबर को रात 12 बजे कलेक्ट करो सेलर वाउचर्स, बैंक डिस्काउंट वाउचर्स, फायरवर्क वाउचर्स और एंजॉय करो दराज 11-11 बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
Pace seem a lot easier when you're in the commentary box than when you're out there.
Yeah, it certainly is. Not as beautiful when you're actually facing it.
Oh, like a ball side. Just talking to Dale Steyn across how they found Haris Rauf. First to play had a little groin injury, so they said, we've got this kid playing in the leagues in Hobart. We'll put him as a replacement. Took 5 wickets. Haris Rauf. And is sort of the end over specialist, and he'll come back and bowl at the end. It's a very good bowling lineup. It's never the issue with Pakistan cricket, never struggle with bowlers. Now is there a hitting area there? Can you go over? That's a big cone.
You can really see Virat just edging a little bit to the off, shorter side to his leg side there. So you know that he's going to try and use a little bit of line, a little bit of length to be to his leg side there. So you know that he's going to try and use a little bit of line, a little bit of length to be able to get it to the leg side. If it's a little bit fuller, he'll hit it over the offside as well. Look at this, these numbers. Economy rate, left and right handers, pretty similar really, but very fast. 146 Ks that he's up to already.
Like the middle line there. Very rarely bowl slower balls. Why would I? I'm just imagining someone like Michael Holding, and someone says, do you want to try a slower ball? And he said, no, I'm Michael Holding. I don't bowl slow.
Well, especially when Haris Rauf hits a great length. Hard, fast length, but then he's got his Yorker. That is his weapon. So if he's actually in doubt which ball to bowl, he's going to go for his Yorker as a defensive and attacking weapon.
It's a good toss this for Pakistan to win. Last 13 games here, 9 have been won by a team chasing. There's a time in their history when Pakistan won the greatest chasers in the game. They've backed themselves to do it today. They'll take the single. Shakib Al Hasan is on top of the leaderboard, 408. Follow that lane.
It's very difficult. This is a time where India really need to accelerate. They've consolidated again after losing those 3 early wickets, and now's the time where you want to accelerate. You've got Haris Rauf coming on fast into the top of the stumps, and it's a huge risk to be able to try and take him on. So this is a great Rishabh Pant wanting to stand up for India in T20 international cricket. Take some big risks. He's just going to look for a little bit of width, hit it over backward point, a little bit of length as well, a little bit full to hit through the covers, but the other shots are very high risk.
He's got a man out of deep square, long on, deep mid wickets well in. That's a good shot. Man at long on was pretty straight, so he'll only get a single. 6th game of the over, it's 66 for 3.
हर सुबह ऑल पर्स क्रीम जगाए ग़िज़ायत जगाए लाली। ऑल पर्स दे इतना प्यार कि मिल्क की गुडनेस से बनी ऑल पर्स क्रीम जगाए ग़िज़ायत की लाली हर बार। अब छोटे दस्तियाब है ऑल पर्स। सुबह बखैर जिंदगी।
मैंने फैसला कर लिया।
टू गुड लाइफ में गुड से ज्यादा करने वालों के लिए इनोवेट।
वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए टीवी इंटरनेट अभी *270# मिलाओ। फोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
Great story, did so well in the Champions Trophy in 2017. I think missed a year and a half with injury, got his come back, he's batting well, bowling well.
With these contact points, you can see with the way Roach just staying back in the crease, but as soon as Virat, he knew the ball was swinging and he was just getting out to the crease to be able to cut down the swing, and then as soon as the ball stopped swinging, able to get out of Freddie. But it wasn't until the ball stopped swinging that Virat started to just get a little bit deeper in his crease. But up until then, he was getting out there to try and make sure that he was cutting down that swing.
Find me a definition for that shot, Shane Watson.
It's incredible to see that one-handed shot, but this was always a great matchup for Rishabh Pant. Hassan Ali coming around the wicket, the shorter side that Rishabh's hitting to on the leg side. The one-handed shot, his ability to be able to keep the bat going through the line of the ball, even that full extension, that hand off the bat with that bottom hand means he can get that full extension. And, oh yeah, the shorter side, 80 metres. This is a great matchup. I've got a feeling that Rishabh Pant's going to keep going hard. He wants this to be the real big over that India needs to be able to get back into the game.
And you're right, so far not a single bowler has been under pressure. And now it was a shorter side, but at 80 metres it doesn't matter. It's an incredible shot. If you can hit a six with a hand off the blade. Can be expensive sometimes, Hassan Ali, but he's a wicket taker, he can be expensive. Now he's got hold of that as well, Rishabh Pant. 1 over square leg, then the ball is full, one down the ground over long off, and he's saying, right, there's two of us playing this game.
Yeah, Rishabh's been waiting his time to be able to get the right bowler who really feels he can line up. And Hassan Ali, he bowls a little bit flat, he's coming around the wicket, the change of pace, he got it a bit too forward, and Rishabh, I wonder if he must practice that, that one-handed extension at training, because he just does it so effortlessly.
This was slightly easier though, I think, to that extent, because mid-off is inside the circle, so miss it. If you could clear the field, that was relatively safe. He gets two hands on the back for a single. No, he'll come back with two.
Stream copyright notice. Your stream was interrupted. Pak versus India T20 live HD.
He's able to use that big pocket. Shane Sharafredi, he's bowled his 3 overs in the first 6.
Video
had to run around.
versus India T20 live HD.
And Rishabh Pant, this was the over. This is the over to get India back into the game. 2 one-handed shots for 6, and Virat is super happy with his young charger.
When copyrighted content is detected. After copyrighted
Ravi
material
Chandran
is
Ashwin
no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled.
But how little these two teams actually know of each other. The last time they played a T20 against each other was 2016. The last time they played against each other was